Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Jack Washer joins us now with the story of a Bishop O'Dowd volleyball player upholding her father's legacy.
That's right, Robert. It's a moment each day that brings Francesca Kelly to tears and happiness. Walking down the halls of Bishop O'Dowd, Kelly is reminded each day about why she goes to O'Dowd. In the empty halls of Bishop O'Dowd High School, Francesca Kelly comes to a stop and comes across a picture all too familiar. It's a picture of her dad, Stephen Kelly, and his twin sister, her Aunt Stephanie. Francesca can't help but smile at the image.
It's kind of hard not to smile because he had this gigantic afro and a really just giant smile and a gap in his teeth, and it's I can see myself in that picture, and it's so funny to me.
Stephen Kelly was a football and track star at O'Dowd. Francesca wanted to follow in her father's footsteps. Her father pushed Francesca to be better and ingrained his daughter with his unabashed enthusiasm.
He was just a really loud and booming person, so I really just hear his yell because that was that's what he was about. He would just scream at the top of his lungs when I did something right, and I don't know, I kind of reflect that in myself too, because when I do something good, I kind of do the same thing, and I just it's so much of him in me.
But tragedy struck the Kelly family on June 24, 2006, when Stephen suddenly passed away from a massive heart attack. Francesca was on a camping trip with friends when it happened.
It was probably the worst day of my life. Yeah. My brother was home, it was me and my mom, and I didn't believe it at first, nothing was real. I just remember walking into the house and just all the lights being off and my mom telling me, and from then to the funeral and to just the start of school the next year, everything was just a complete blur. I was so young and it just didn't feel real.
Fast forward now to high school, where Francesca stars on the Bishop O'Dowd volleyball team. It's a sport she learned from her mother, but her father's voice sticks with her with each block and kill.
I just remember being at soccer games when I was really little and my dad being on the sideline, and I could just hear him screaming, and sometimes when I'm in matches, I can hear him.
It was a dark time 8 years ago for Francesca and her family, but each day at O'Dowd, she comes to the same photo, looking to make her father proud by applying the lessons taught to her by the man she loves so much.
It means everything to me because I can walk down the hall and I can see his picture on the wall along with his twin sister. It's right near my math class, and every day I can just look at that picture and think this is what he would want for me. I'm fulfilling his legacy too.
Well, yeah, Francesca continues to be a spark plug on the court for the Dragons, and in college she told me she wants to be a marine biologist.
Very good.
So
outstanding goals.
I got a C in biology, so good luck to her.
Don't ask Jack for questions.
Don't ask me for questions.
Please get degrees, Jack. You know that very well.
Don't listen to them. All right.